Hi, I'm Denise, and welcome back to Inside the Mind Meditations. We're on podcast number 8, The Fundamentals of Physical and Mental Relaxation, Part 7. Meditation is always good. The more we practice it, like anything, the better we are, and the more prepared we are for the unexpected. However, as with anything, it's always good to know why we are meditating, as with setting an intention, and also know what the mantra means if we are using one. About mantras, there are many superstitions about them. Mantras are merely phonetic sounds that, when repeated, activate certain areas of the brain in a pattern very similar to repeated thoughts. But mantras are more like Morse code for the mind and open-ended, whereas thoughts are closed. And studies show that when these areas of the brain are activated through chanting mantras or thinking thoughts, certain things happen within the brain as related to the mantras for things like healing, love, peace, joy, etc. And these correlating areas of the brain light up on MRIs just as they do with repeated thoughts. Only mantras are without words, as words already have an implied form, whereas a mantra does not. The mantra only activates certain areas of the brain each time we repeat them and allows for expansion, whereas thoughts can be limiting. That's the difference between, say, phonetics and prayer. And with no form implied through phonetics, there is no expectation or a basic box of how something will be achieved, much less what that achievement actually looks like. Space without confines allows creation to begin as inception, with the mind directing energy into positive ways so we can break the bonds that certain words have formed through judgments in our mind. And mantras, like thoughts and words, are so powerful, some people are afraid of mantras and prefer prayers because they've been told mantras are something other than they are. But they are really very much the same. Both have power. And regardless of whether you choose mantras or prayer or counting, please don't step out of your comfort zone. Do what feels right for you. Studies show belief is more powerful than either truth or fact. So if you believe something and it gives you comfort, stay with it. Others simply don't care for mantra or prayer. Either way, it's okay. However, if you prefer a mantra or would like to try one and you don't have one, you may wish to search YouTube for something like healing mantra or money mantra or whatever to play in the background during meditation. And if you like prayer, keep it simple. Something easily repeated like love, peace, joy, or deep rest. And if you would rather do neither, then count the breath to 10 when you lose focus. And studies actually show this improves focus as well. Whatever you choose is fine as long as you're comfortable with it. And it's also just as important to recognize the false unconscious mantras we repeat to ourselves and our thoughts throughout the day. Most of us view our judgments as neutral. However, when attention is given to the body, we know through feeling they are not neutral, but harmful instead, and thus not pleasant to self and others. So be aware of the deceptive form of word mantras through judgment that we are all practicing throughout the day. First, observe the mind. When you see that it's thinking, identify it as thought, and then recognize if it is positive, not positive, or neutral. And again, we do that most honestly through feeling. That said, as we begin this meditation, we will do something a bit different and observe how our thoughts create feeling in our bodies and how those thoughts are attached to the tension and pain we feel when they are not pleasant or neutral. So with that in mind, let's begin in the usual way of lying down flat on our backs, if possible with the spine straight, hands by hips, palms up, and take a few deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth to ready the body for relaxation. Now, while lying on your back, let's begin by rubbing the palms of our hands together and the soles of our feet together at the same time, activating all 2,000 nerve endings throughout the body. Having done that, please sit with your spine straight in a position comfortable for you in preparation of setting our intention. And with about 5 pounds of pressure, as you press the palms of your hands together in prayer pose, please press the sides of your thumbs into your breastbone with another approximate 5 pounds of pressure so that the fingers are angled away from the body at a 60-degree angle. Let's activate the thyroid now by closing the eyes 9/10 of the way and staring at the tip of our noses while crossing our eyes. And now set your intention through great feeling from the heart. And remember, even if you are asking something for someone else, always set the intention by asking something for yourself too. And to begin with, I ask whatever it is for myself and also for the entire universe. And then feel your intention deeply within your heart. Now please lie flat on your back while keeping your spine straight. Hands placed beside the hips with the palms up, and allow your eyes to rest comfortably as you settle in and make any last-minute adjustments for physical comfort. And now please allow your mind to wander. And as your mind wanders, it's probably going back over things that happened during the day or things that you anticipate will happen, which most likely won't happen at all. But our minds will want to rehearse for them anyway. And notice the feeling you have as you observe these thoughts and notice whether they are pleasant, not pleasant, or neutral. And opening your eyes softly, return your focus to your surroundings. Look around the room so that you become entirely aware of your space and notice the objects within and any sounds. And as you become aware of your surroundings, begin deep breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Inhale through the nose, filling the entire stomach until you can no longer breathe in, and then expand the breath through the lungs, filling the rib cage expand, creating more space throughout the entire torso. And then exhale through the mouth, letting the entire body collapse as it deflates and the navel falls toward the floor. And continue to focus on the breath, breathing in and breathing out. And with the next breath, gently close your eyes and settle into the space you are lying on, noticing any sounds around you and accepting them for what they are. And now, turn your attention to the body and without judgment, observe, does your body feel heavy or light, tense or at ease? And feel the weight of the body as it sinks onto the surface you are lying on, observing the points of contact for the head, shoulders, back, hips, arms and hands, legs and feet, and feel them settling comfortably as the breath returns to normal. And now let's have an overview of the body, letting the points that want attention guide us. And as they call to us in an area of discomfort, please identify it as discomfort. And when coming upon an area of ease, then comfort. Observe it for what it is, nothing more. Realize it and accept it. And if all is at peace, then relax and enjoy the peace. However, if a certain area or sensation persists and continually calls your attention back to it, acknowledge it, and then identify it as pain, tension, stress, tingling, itching, or whatever the sensation is. And send the feeling of love to it, and the same when arriving to an area of ease. Identify the comfort and send the feeling of gratitude to it. Appreciate through great feeling the body's ability to heal and rejuvenate. Thank it, accept all without judgment of good or bad. It is as it is, and you appreciate the awareness your body has and its remarkable ability to communicate and to heal. And now that we have an overview of the body and how it is feeling, let's go more deeply into that and begin by scanning the entire body. Starting with the head, observe any sensations or points of ease in the crown of the head. The forehead and back of the head. Just making note now, discomfort or comfort. The brow line and eyes. Ears and cheeks. Mouth and jaw. Noting areas of tension and ease, and allowing space to be made for balance. The throat, neck, shoulders, both front and back. Upper arms and elbows. Lower arms and wrists. Hands and fingers. Note the areas of tension and allow them to relax while observing the areas of ease. Scan the chest now and upper back. Upper abdomen and mid-back. The pelvic region and tailbone. Hips, thighs, knees, lower legs, ankles, feet, and finally the toes, allowing all to be as it is, peace, not at peace. Now feel the body as a whole. Simply become aware of it through feeling without judgment, only observation. And now observe the breath. Is it light and shallow, or deep and full, rapid or slow? If you are not able to recognize the breath through feeling, place one or both hands over your tummy or wherever it is that you can feel the breath most, and feel the rise and fall of your breath through your hands. Notice as the breath changes, accept and observe it. And thoughts and feelings may come and go, drawing you away from your focus on the breath. This is normal. And this time, when you become aware of your thoughts and how they have drawn you away from your focus on your breath, look at the way the thought feels in the body. Notice if the thought creates a feeling and briefly look at where that feeling is. And if you have no feeling in the body, call it a thought and realize it is neutral. However, if you do have some sort of feeling with a thought, call it a thought and observe if it is pleasant or not pleasant. If you're only having a feeling or sensation, then observe the feeling or sensation and note pleasant or not pleasant. And if the thought or feeling persists, simply note pleasant or not pleasant or neutral and return to the breath. And if you're not able to remain focused on the breath, without the mind wandering off. Then assign either a mantra to each breath or count them 1 through 10, and then return again to 1. And now, please allow the mind its freedom to do as it will. As we conclude this meditation, I would like you to observe throughout your waking hours of the day those who support your thoughts and ideas and those who don't. And I would like you to do this without judgment. I would also like you to not enter into battle with those who diminish you, undermine you, and I would also like you to not try to gain their approval by insisting they listen or let you finish what you are saying. Simply allow them to be and turn your attention to those who are positive and supportive of you. In this way, you validate yourself by aligning yourself with those who are supportive, and you leave conflict behind. Now, you may choose to go to sleep or be on with your day. And if you wish to go to sleep, if you are able, please turn on your right side or turn your head to the right and drift off to the sound of my voice after giving gratitude for the day and also for tomorrow and all week long. And if you wish to rise, please slightly turn your head to the left and become aware of your body, your fingers and toes, hands and feet, legs and arms, tummy and torso, shoulders, neck, face, and head. And finally, your body as a whole. Does the body feel heavy or light, relaxed or tense? Now recognize the points of contact. And become aware of the sounds around you. And open your eyes and become aware of your surroundings, the things you see and hear. And after giving gratitude for the day, while holding the feeling of joy in your heart, you may rise when you are ready. And I hope you had a great time at Inside the Mind Meditations. And please feel free to subscribe to our channel. As well, your comments are always appreciated. And good day or night, and I hope to relax and meditate with you soon.